people who are alive. Oh, I'm tired.
You've had some coffee.
No, I made a tea.
Oh, tea.
Yeah,
Good.
I made a tea.
Okay, so in the comments, I still haven't seen. Are we live?
Yeah, I think we're live.
You just haven't caught me, but it hasn't caught up here. But Steve said, now that we're off YouTube,
Yeah.
I'm making a plea for the return of Jill.
Where's Jill? Where is Jill? Seriously?
Well, John Lavelle said need to get a GoFundMe page going to hire a private eye to find her. But have the lads kept their prisoner making biscuits for them?
Lads, Jill's not here, is she?
No, Jill isn't.
Jill is not here.
But where is Jill?
Where's Jill? All I know is, right, that a fella's was a red, right? All I can think is, Champions League came, they had a bit of a to-do, and she's in a canal.
Gone massively dark.
I mean, that's just a theory.
Dark.
That's just a theory.
Steve said, listen to this. John Lavelle said, need to get a GoFundMe page going. Listen.
Hang on, but it's John Lavelle. He writes crime novels.
I know, but just listen. Get a private eye to hire it, or have the lads kept their prisoner making biscuits for them. Something for Conspiracy Cast if it ever comes up, right? Steve Kelly said hasn't been seen since entering Toffee TV headquarters. John Lavelle said, we're on the same page here, Steve. You should request to go in again and start snooping around. And then John said, funny as well, because Ped was talking a couple of days ago that you don't hear much about kidnappings anymore.
Well,
the thing is, if she was here, we'd be having loads of biscuits and cakes. We haven't got any.
and you were here, Steve.
You were here. Did Steve bring biscuits in?
Fair.
He did.
We're not gonna have a kidnapped patron.
No, Steve did bring biscuits in, but Jaffa cakes.
He did bring Jaffa cakes in.
He's a top man. I mean,
Joe never brought Jaffa cakes in.
Joe
brought.
Not Joe brought it.
Listen to
Classic
this.
Joe.
Classic Joe. You know, he comes in now and again, pops in whenever he feels like it. Hasn't got a girlfriend now, so it'll probably be more often. He comes in and he's like, I bought you biscuits. Oh, you know, the anticipation. Building up, we're getting dead excited. I mean, he brought a packet of custard creams.
Custard.
Creams. Custard. So
It's like the meth.
I said to him, so you bought biscuits. So essentially, you were in the biscuit aisle.
Yeah,
you were
there.
in the biscuit aisle.
Yeah, the world
was your oyster, and he bought custard creams.
Custard creams. It's like
he wasn't going into the hospital to visit his nan. And there was just like a stall, and it was the only thing available up there. Oh, what can I get? I need to get.
They're the equivalent of flowers from a service station.
Yeah.
Of biscuits.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like custard creams.
I don't.
If they're the last in the tin.
Shit.
But he had so many options. He had Jaffa cakes. He had teacups. He had all. The world was his oyster. Could have bought a packet of Snickers if he wanted to, but no.
I wouldn't have thanked him for that though.
He went for the custard creams. And
selfish.
Well, it is selfish. He actually said himself,
selfish.
I don't like Jaffa cakes. And I said, well, hang on, what's this got to do with you? What has this got to do with you?
I'm rocked here by that.
What, by him or
by
Jill?
the revelation.
I'm still worried about Jill.
I'm rocked. I'm worried about you. I'm very worried about you.
We need to double check if she's actually still a patron.
Yeah.
That would be a start, wouldn't it?
If she isn't though, that tells me a fella's took over.
Okay.
It does, I'm sorry, it does. Ian Lyon said, I'm forever optimistic about our beloved club, but gotta say, lad, since Marcel came to our club and proved himself last season with the signings, he made me feel like if he wants a player, he will do his best to get him. I think that's why we're all, well, a lot of us are calmer this summer because Marcel is in charge and they seem to have a plan and he's following it. So it's about trust, isn't it? And I think he earned that trust last summer, so I have to kind of go with that. Steve Kelly said, saying that, Ped, we have a conversation about Baz's second life, 2 phones and all that.
That's very true.
John says one for everyday life, one for ransom calls.
He is very much the Frank Lampard senior of the
I'm not.
of the place.
No, I think that I'm not going to say anything that incriminates you. James Hardwick, why are Everton? This will be one for Ped. Why are Everton so bad commercially? Are they scared to progress?
Number one,
No,
they don't have me
thankfully
with the ideas. I'm an ideas man.
Yeah, you're an ideas man. Every like Nias, every fucking now and again.
I mean, you say that. I mean, I've knocked it out of the park today, literally all day. Just
What if you had a good interview?
I done an amazing
and that was
interview.
it?
I painted a wall.
Hang on.
Done some editing.
Hang on. Billy and Joe will back me up here.
Spotted a.
You cut in on the bit.
Hang on.
at the
Hang on.
ceiling.
Can I ask you one question? Right? Can I ask you one question?
Go on. Ask me whatever you want.
The bit that I
mean, this
painted.
isn't ask us anything.
The
But
bit I painted.
yeah.
Could that have been done by you?
With a
No.
Well, yeah, with a chair.
No. Did I need a
Yeah.
chair?
You didn't. No.
Right. Could I have
You-
painted the bit you painted?
You could. Yeah.
Thank you,
exactly,
thank
could have
you.
done. Yeah. Did you? No, you didn't.
Do you know when we were here last night? Did like anyone say, will you help us, lads? Or was it just like, I've got my shorts on, I'm painting?
No.
It was, wasn't it? You straight in,
There's
wasn't
a
it?
roller there, Bill.
No,
Does he
we
need? Does he
Bill,
need to be? Does he need to be told?
We
what
would
to
have
do?
cramped this style, wouldn't we? I mean, especially with those socks.
Incredible.
All I'm saying is, you're very, very good.
Billy knows who
All I'm saying
who's
is,
the
you're
handyman.
very, very good at redecorating places, and that sounds to me like Jill's in a wall, and you put it there.
I just want to know where Jill is. I really, genuinely want to know where Jill
You
is.
have, I mean, that wall, it was like, right, we need to plaster that wall, and we need to paint it very, very quick. And I'm like, how come there's like a Jill-sized hole in this wall? And you're like, no, doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
Martin. I'd love. You know what I'd love? If Jill would be in the comments. Where is she?
Where's Jill?
Can we search for Jill?
I don't know, but we've got a show to do.
Oh yeah.
Prior to
I mean, not yet. I mean, forgot about that. Carson Newbury. Any idea what happened to Walsh to Man United? They probably woke up and realised he's
Some of the Man
absolute
United
gas.
were like, take the phone.
Lewis Melia Zuma isn't in the Chelsea squad for the friendly.
Signing! He's signing! Definitely, it's a done deal.
He's here. In fact, I've just seen him jogging past.
Literally
with Jill.
just done his fitness test outside.
It could be any reason, couldn't it? Let's hope it is for that. But Michael Hulfaker, kids want to send you over some American treat.
Oh, do it! Do it
What
right
do you
now.
want sent over?
Anything.
Anything.
I'm not going to be
You
picky.
choose, Michael. Kate Reynolds, who's another patron, sent us stuff from Canada. She just chose, didn't give us the option.
Yeah.
She chose, and
Listen.
you know what? She chose some beautiful snacks.
I'm not going to be picky, but do us a favour, can you go to Target for me? They've got a lot of really good Stranger Things stuff that I wouldn't mind if you could get hold of that. Also some of that
I can
Scoops,
get you some stuff from Target.
you can, some of that Scoops Ahoy ice cream, so you'll have to obviously put it in some kind of freezer bag that will withstand the package.
In Champions League, putting unnecessary pressure on the manager and players.
Yeah, the internet.
It's easy if that's frozen
I
for a
don't
minute.
Yeah. Never meant to make you do. I like today. It says you. So that's what we need to be aspiring to.
Does it seem to be working?
I don't know what's going. No, it's gone off again. After
Yeah,
all,
it's moved. You're moving.
yeah, moving on. You're nobody's fool. Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Is it on?
It's on.
Let's just do 5 minutes. Let's do 5 more minutes because the internet. No sound and it's back. Sorry about this, guys.
The sound will go if the internet goes.
I've just tried. I've just been on the back and played with it. Let's see if it works.
You know.
Normally that does the trick.
Apparently, Steve is saying there's no sound.
Steve, it's the sound, Steve. You're saying sound, then there's no sound, then back. Is it my back or do you want me to go back round the back?
Right, back. It's back.
Wim's saying it works fine. Right, okay. Paul Thornton asked me before, most controversial Everton player.
Most controversial Everton player. It depends what your
Van der Meijden.
No, I mean, it really does depend on your
It does
generation.
depend
I mean, think of someone like
Tony Kay.
Tony Kay. Banned from football for gambling. You know, that's controversial. Duncan Ferguson.
Wim, that's for you, by the way.
Duncan Ferguson, what he did, went to jail. You know, so there's levels in it.
Royston Trent.
Crackpot.
Smashing players, things like that. John, I've gone and Wim said the magic fingers from Baz. I mean, what more can I say? And Stuart Tilling says back once again for the Renegade Master. Well, exactly.
I mean, why would
D4 Hammer to the Hill Bahagi. What do you say to that? Baz, do you think we'll get Everton will get Malcolm and Lone Keane? Buy Malcolm and Lone Keane? I don't know, mate. I hope so. I hope we buy the both. I don't know whether it'll be Malcolm, it might be Traore, it might be Chenzel Under. Pepe's been mentioned today, who knows? Adam Galloway, when are you doing a get-together? We should do a get-together, shouldn't we? We will try to do one this season.
Yeah. Now that we've got like the season ahead of us and we can look at it properly, and it's not just something
before Christmas would be a good one. It's where like the Winnie or something, or the Blue Base or something, or
Blue Base would be the best, wouldn't it?
Where are we here? My voodoo seems to have worked again. Of course. Carson Newbury, are you fans of the NBA? I like watching it, but I don't have a team. It's not like I go, oh, I'd love them. But, you know, Michael, it's all about adjusting the rabbit ears, isn't it? That's what it's about. Get it sorted, get it in the right position, and off you go. Where are we? Paul 123. If Martinez ever come back to Goodison with another team, what reception do you think he'd get?
I think people would just clap him. I don't think he'd get a bad reception. He was just a bit nuts.
Lovely fella, just wasn't great. For me, he deserves worse than what Moyes got. Was responsible for so many bad memories. You know what? I think the different Moyes should have got a better reception, but his arse clown behaviour over Fellaini and Baines ruined it for him. You know what, even if he came back for Fellaini and Baines but offered like 50 million for them, Everton fans would have gone, well, fair enough, he's just trying to help United. He come back and chatted a load of nonsense and then got a titty lip on because the Everton fans give it back to him. So that ruined his legacy a little bit of doing well as a manager. I know he didn't win anything. Martinez was a lovely fella, great fella, he just wasn't good enough, and he's delusional defensively. So I don't know, I'd clap him as long as he kept trying to play out from the back and we went 8-0. Be made up. John Lavelle, you ignored me before on the live stream. Okay, sorry John. It's John, you know, on the YouTube thing, the comments come so fast, and if you touch it they just drop to the bottom and you're trying to chase it back up. Who's Gylfi's backup? Tom Davis or Bernard? If so, is that enough or does it need to be looked after? That's from John.
I don't think he's got a natural backup. I think you have to change things around for him, don't you? Because we've got no one like him. But I don't think many teams could carry two players like him.
So if he wasn't there...
Who's Eriksen's backup at Spurs?
Well, they try different people in there, don't they? They tried Lamella in there and it's not quite the same. Son's played... I suppose Son could play that role, could he?
No. He's not that kind
He's not that player, but it's about players you can run past us. You have to alter the way you play slightly. But if Gylfi wasn't in, who would you like to go there? Bernard could do it.
Bernard could do it. Tom could play higher, further forward.
Maybe
play with another striker.
Lookman if he stayed, but I don't think he will. But Richarlison maybe running past that. They'd have to change it, I think. But I don't know. I don't know whether it's a worry because you just altered the way you play. Your midfield could alter, couldn't it, slightly, I suppose. Valhalla Viking just got in from work, so going to have to do a catch-up in the last few days. Content feels like things are about to get exciting on the Everton front. A lot of people feel like it's kicking up a bit now, don't they? But there's only a month to go, so it's got to, really. Andrew Ryan, the new Spider-Man is poor for me. Tom Holland is the most unfunny Spider-Man ever.
No, not having that. Tom Holland's boss. But each to their own.
Okay. John Lavelle, I know boys, I'm only messing, that was about the ignoring them. Valhalla Viking, also Martinez was a nice person, but an absolute out of a manager who had to get other people to speak to players when he wasn't happy, as he was scared of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't disagree with that. I don't think Jerry would disagree with that either. Stuart Tilling, any more video films you can recommend on a par close to the Golden Vision one you posted? There's a distinct lack of good Everton films, isn't there?
No, there isn't any, is there?
There's going to be the Howard's Way, which is out later in the year, is going to be incredible because the team is incredible. But you know what? There's not many Everton ones. There's the Bobby Robson one's quite good. And we've watched all kinds of Netflix stuff, which is great. And you're into, but Netflix watched Trainnet from a few years ago. It's a cracking German coaches like that. I found that really
Six Dreams as well.
Six Dreams on Amazon, brilliant as well. And obviously the Juve, that Juve doc's on tune.
To be fair, the Golden Vision, the drama.
Oh, that's supposed to be good, isn't it? Though not this one, the one. Is it moving?
The Golden Vision, the original one. It's on. It's the
internet.
The
mate.
internet.
It's just honestly, it's been terrible for some reason.
Yeah.
Frozen again.
Right, is it frozen now? No, I've
Oh.
gone up Predator. Let's end.
Stay Hardy just said the Jimmy Martin interview in the Al Myers podcast is great. Alan gets all of them because of Sky and his accreditation, basically, and he's
He's
worked
got
this out for all his
connections.
mates.
Yeah.
That's why they do stuff for him. John was just saying about Gylfi because he heard us call him the brain of the team and other people, so yeah, that way. Stephen Kelly, I will think about the fantasy football. If we do it, you're in charge of it. So there you go.
We'll do that, and we'll do the prediction league.
We're doing
as
the
well.
prediction league, definitely.
Oh,
for patrons, definitely. John Lavelle, 6 teams as a belt, you get a good perspective of everybody's role.
Yeah.
And having a doff makes you understand what Marcel's job is. Spot on, John. And Paul, 1, 2, 3, can't wait for Howard Way's film. Absolute joke, there's no good Everton film. These standalone ones. Everything seems just everything seems to just pair us with that lot, like the BT documentary they did. Suppose it's if there's a call for it, mate, and what the motivation is for it, isn't it?
That BT one's good though because
The Two Tribes was good, to be fair.
because it a lot of it was about Everton, but it almost feels like they had to include Liverpool. Obviously, they had to include Liverpool, but the main narrative is about Everton, isn't it? And how Everton suffered. So,
And we did suffer, didn't we?
aye. Right, I think we call that a
We
day.
have to, yeah.
Because the internet's a dick. So, nice one for jumping on. Nice one if you watched on YouTube area. We'll catch you tomorrow.